Okay, everyone, time for part 2 of my Twilight Saga mini review. Up next, Twilight Saga New Moon. And the one thing I like about this DVD cover is that, if you move one way, you get Edward, and you move the other way, you get, can't really see, but you get Jacob. So that's really cool. So, yeah. So basically, overall plot of Twilight Saga New Moon. It's Bella and Edward's senior year, and they're all excited and stuff like that. And it's also Bella's 18th birthday, and so she goes to this big party over at the Collins house. Then accidentally gives herself a paper cut, and because Jasper is like the newest member of the family, and he's not used to like the whole Cullen vibe of drinking animal blood instead of human blood. He goes up berserk and tries to attack her, but thankfully it gets stopped by Carlisle. So then after that, Edward and the rest of the Cullens decide to leave to somewhere. We don't know exactly where they're going. So yeah. Then after that, Bella decides to spend some time with Jacob, and get this cool like little montage of Jacob fixing up these motorcycles that Bella's picked up, and it's really cool and all that they're becoming really good friends over time and stuff like that. But unfortunately, Bella gets these really bad dreams after Edward leaves, and also during the movie, when she gets herself into like life-threatening situations, she starts seeing like visions of Edward, and so she figures, well, the more I get myself into these situations, the more I'm able to see him. So there you go. And so yeah, but then ultimately the whole Bella Jacob friendship thing is kind of put in jeopardy when Jacob ultimately becomes a member of the Quileute Wolf Pack, and of course later on in the movie we see him with like shorter hair, and he's all like buffed up and everything like that. He's pretty good looking if you ask me. So anywho, and it's also revealed that Victoria has been around going after Bella, getting revenge for what happened to James in the first film. And then later on Alice comes back, and then she has this vision that Edward's going to Italy to try to persuade the Volturi to kill him. And basically the Volturi, they're pretty much in charge of making sure that no one knows about the existence of vampires. And so Bella and Alice go to Italy to try to stop Edward from getting killed, and the only way to do that is if he reveals himself to the humans and make them aware about the existence of vampires. And so then we see the Volturi, and actually not that bad looking, to be honest with you. I mean, to me the biggest surprise was Dakota Fanning as Jane. I was like, whoa, I was not expecting this at all whatsoever. So anywho, so after that, Bella, Edward, and Alice, they come back to Forks, and then Bella decides that there should be a vote by the Cullen family as to whether or not Bella should become a vampire because of what the Volturi, because of like what happened during the whole Volturi stuff, and yeah. So basically, Bella gets enough votes, and Bella decides that it should be like after graduation and stuff like that. Then Jacob shows up and kind of reminds Edward that if any of the Cullens like bite a human, then the treaty between the Quileutes and the Cullens will basically be over. So yeah, and then the end of the movie is kind of surprising. Like Edward suggests that Bella should marry him before Bella becomes a vampire. And yeah, that's pretty much the overall plot of New Moon. The cast is good. We get Robert Pattinson, Kristen Stewart, and all the actors from the first movie are back. Like I said, Dakota Fanning as Jane, big surprise, and the cast members who play the Volturi and the Volturi Guard, they were really great. It was really good, and for the stuff in Volturi, yeah, it was actually filmed in Italy. Very cool. You know, it wasn't like on a stage or set or anything like that. It was actually filmed on location, so that was pretty darn cool if you ask me. So, yeah. But overall, New Moon was really great. The introduction of the wolf pack was definitely one of the best things about the movie. Also, the introduction of the Volturi was really great. And the whole fact that, and the whole thing with Victoria still being out there, will ultimately get resolved in the next film, Eclipse. So yeah, so that's basically my general review of Twilight Saga New Moon. So yeah, and my Eclipse mini review will be coming up like I'll be doing that like in a couple hours or so, maybe after dinner or something like that. So be on the lookout for that. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.